students, in this session we will solve question number 14 in the question bank. First let us read the question and understand it. From the following receipt and payment account of a club, name of the club is missing. We have to prepare income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2018 and a balance sheet as on that date. See the receipt and payment account. Starting from the debit side, first item is balance brought down. It means opening balance. Opening balance of cash in hand. It goes to opening balance sheet. Second item is subscription. Subscription is received every year, regular receipt. That is why it is revenue receipt. But here you are given with the 3 years information. From this we have to identify current year, previous year and next year. Current year is ending on 2018 March, means current year 18. So here 2017-18 is current year, 16-17 is previous year, 18-19 is next year. Okay. Next item is sale of old books. Books is what? Books is asset for the not-for-profit organization. Now they have sold books. Sale of asset is not a revenue receipt. Regularly we are not going to sell our asset. It is irregular receipt. So this is 2000 is not the revenue receipt. It is capital receipt. But under income and expenditure account, we have to enter profit or loss on sale of asset. Now here one asset is sold, books. We have to see whether we earned profit or incurred loss on the sale of books. Here in bracket they have given books costing rupees 2300 sold for rupees 2000. So cost of the book is 2300 but it is sold for 2000. That means we incurred a loss of rupees 300 rupees. Loss means debit. So this loss on sale of books is debited to income and expenditure account. Next is rent from the use of hall, regularly received, revenue receipt, sale of old newspaper, revenue receipt, profit from entertainment is a revenue receipt. Coming to the payment side, general expenses, revenue expenditure, salary revenue expenditure, postage revenue expenditure, electricity charges revenue expenditure, furniture is asset. Payment side means furniture purchased, it is capital expenditure. Books is asset, books purchased means it is capital expenditure. Newspaper is not asset, so it is revenue expenditure. Meeting expenses is revenue expenditure. TV set bought, television is asset, so it is again capital expenditure. Balance carried down is closing balance. This is nothing but closing balance of cash in a hand. It goes to closing balance sheet. So now we classified the items in the receipt and payment account into revenue and capital. Now it is clear that which item we have to enter in the which statement. Coming to the additional information, see the first additional information. It is told the club had 100 members. So the club is having 100 members, each paying an annual subscription of rupees 900. Each of them are paying 900 rupees. Now we have to see whether everyone paid, and if not paid we have to calculate outstanding subscription. Another information is given, that is subscription outstanding on 31st March 2017. This is year ending date of current year or last year. See the year 2017, March 31st 2017. Current year end is March 31st 2018. So last year end there was outstanding subscription of 3600. So all this information given in the first one is related to subscription. So when we prepare income and expenditure account, we have to consider the amounts given in receipt and payment account and amount given in the additional information, and then calculate the net subscription that belongs to current year. We will see it in detail while solving the problem. Coming to the second point, on 31st March 2018 2018 March means current year end. Salary was outstanding. Salary was due. Salary was not paid. How much? 1000. And also it is told salary paid. What we paid? 16,000. It included last year. See, 2016-17 is here you have written previous year. So salary paid 16,000 includes previous year salary of 1000 rupees. So now it is a mixture of current year and previous year. 16,000 is the mixture of current year and previous year. While we prepare income and expenditure account, we have to calculate the amount that belongs to current year. Next, coming to the third adjustment, that is on 1st April 2018. 1st April 2018. So in the question it is given 2018, but it is 2017. 2017 because last year beginning, current year beginning date it is. 1st April 2017 is the beginning date. The club owned land and building of 25,000, furniture of 2,600, books of 6,200. That means on opening date, what were the assets the organizations owned? Land and building, furniture and books. We have to show all these assets in the opening balance sheet. Hope you all understood the question. Now let us move on to the solution. So I will go to the solution step by step. First step is we are going to prepare opening statement. So now here on the screen I have question. Also I have drawn the format of the balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 1st April 2017. We are preparing opening balance sheet. So we have to write opening date. Format left hand side liabilities, right hand side assets. Amounts in rupees. Now coming to the first item. First item on the opening date is opening balance of cash. Opening balance of cash. Cash in hand on opening date was 3,500. Coming to the last adjustment on 1st April 2017, club owned land and building 25,000. Land and building. Furniture 2,600. Books 6,200. Now see the subscription. Previous year subscription 2,000. Last year subscription we received in the current year means last year we did not receive. Last year it was due. Also in the adjustment it is given subscription outstanding on March 31st 2017. How much? Last year closing date outstanding means current year opening date it is outstanding. Last year ending information is related to current year beginning. So here it is told subscription outstanding on 31st March 2017 3,600. Subscription is income. Income outstanding means what? Receivable. We are going to receive. If not last year, this year or next year we are going to receive that. It is asset for the organization. So we can show here subscription outstanding on the opening date. How much subscriptions outstanding? Adjustment it is given 3,600. If this adjustment was missing, then we have to take 2,000. Now it is told that last year even though 3,600 was due, out of that 2,000 we received this year, still 1,600 is pending. 1,600 of last year is pending. Okay, now we don't want that. Hope you understood this adjustment. Coming to the salary, here they told salary paid included 1,000 for the year 16-17. 16-17 we did not pay. Salary is the expenses not paid last year Last year end it was due, current year beginning it is due. So expenses due means it is what? Liability. So here liability side you can show outstanding salary. Outstanding salary 1000. This one. So now all the information related to the beginning date is recorded. Now you can find the total. As we know that balance sheet must tally both the side. First find asset side total. Asset side total is 40,900. Write it both the side. 40,900 minus 1000. So here you will get the balancing figure of 39,900. This is nothing but opening capital fund. Opening capital fund is calculated by preparing opening balance sheet. Hope everyone understood this statement. So next I will move on to the next statement. Income and expenditure account for the year ending 31st March 2018. Debit side we are going to record all the expenditures. Credit side we are going to record all the incomes. Amount will be in rupees. Now starting from the first item, all the revenue receipts and revenue expenditures which we have classified in the receipt and payment account must be entered here. Now first item of receipt and payment account already entered in the opening balance sheet. Coming to the second item, subscriptions. So subscription, here 3 years information is given. You are given with the last year, current year and next year. But income and expenditure account feature tells that we have to enter the information that is related to current year only. This 75,000 if we take, it includes 3 year information. Now which amount we have to take? Only current year information we have to take. So here I will write subscriptions. Subscriptions we have collected 70,000. But now we have to see the adjustment whether there is any outstanding subscription of current year. Current year we have collected 70,000 but there may be some outstanding yet to collect. We have not collected. How to see that? First sentence it is given the club has 100 members. So club is having 100 members. Each one are paying annual subscription of 900. So each one of them is paying 900 means total subscription we have to receive every year is 90,000. Current year whether we received 90,000? No. Current year how much we received? Only 70,000. It indicates that current year income is outstanding, still due. So we have to add it. It belongs to current year. Add outstanding subscription. Add outstanding subscription. In bracket show the calculation. 100 members paying 900 rupees means we have to receive 90,000. But we received only 70,000. Therefore 20,000. So total subscription that belongs to current year is 90,000, writing in the outer column. Hope everyone understood the first adjustment about subscription. Now coming to the second one, sale of old books. Costing rupees 2,300, sold for rupees 2,000 means there is loss of rupees 300. Loss means debit side, gain means credit side. So now here loss, write down loss on sale of books. Loss on sale of books rupees 300. Here also you can show the calculation. 2,300 is the cost of the book, 2,000 is the sale price of the book, 300 is a loss. Next, rent from use of hall, revenue receipt. So we can write here rent from use of hall 17,000. Sale of newspapers 400. Profit from entertainment. $7,300. Okay, revenue receipts we entered in income and expenditure account. Coming to the payment side, revenue expenditures are entered here. General expenses is revenue expenditure. General expenses, no adjustment related to general expenses, directly writing in the outer column. Next, salary, there is adjustment. Coming to the second adjustment, it is told on 31st March 2018 there is outstanding. So we paid how much salary? 16,000. This is not final. We can't take it in the outer column when adjustment is given. We have to make the adjustments. See, current year end there is outstanding. Even though we paid 16,000, still current year there is outstanding. Means it belongs to current year only. Add current year outstanding. Current year outstanding. How much rupees? 1,000. Adding it 17,000. But continuation it is given. Salary paid. We paid 16,000. It includes 1,000 of 1617. 1617 means last year. So 16,000 includes last year amount. Last year amount should not be included in income and expenditure account. So now what we have to do? We have to deduct last year's outstanding. Last year outstanding. Amount is 1,000. So minus 17,000 minus 1,000, 16,000. Coming to postage, no adjustment related to postage. Directly writing in the outer column, 1,300. Next, electricity charges, no adjustment. Directly writing in the outer column, 7,800. Books, asset, capital expenditure, furniture capital expenditure. Next, newspapers, 600. Meeting expenses, revenue expenditure, 7,200. So now all the items are recorded. Once check, adjustments are recorded. First adjustment we have done subscription. Second adjustment we have done related to salary. Third adjustment we completed in the previous statement, opening balance sheet. So now we can go for total of both the side. See which side is more, expenditure side is more or income side is more. Here we get income side is more, that is 1,14,700. 1,14,700 minus all expenditures, we get 80,600. So this is income is more than expenditure, that is why 80,600 is surplus for the business, surplus of 80,600. Hope it is clear. Now we are going to prepare the last statement, that is balance sheet on closing date 31st March 2018. Left hand side will be liabilities, right hand side will be assets and amount in rupees. So now let us start by seeing our opening balance sheet. Here opening balance of receipt and payment account is shown as opening balance in opening balance sheet. Similarly, closing balance of receipt and payment account will be shown as closing balance of cash in hand in the closing balance sheet. So first item, cash in hand, amount is 15,900. Next, second item. Again, see your opening balance sheet. There is second asset, land and building. See the question, whether any purchase or sale. If purchase means it will be on payment side, sale means it will be on receipt side, and depreciation will be in the adjustment. So you should see whether there is additional purchase, sales or depreciation. If any one of the three is there, we have to make adjustment in the closing balance sheet. but here there is no additional purchase of land and building or sale or depreciation. So same value we are taking, that is 25,000. Land and building, no changes. Next, furniture. Furniture also you should see additional purchase, sale, depreciation. Here you can see on the payment side there is additional purchase, but there is no sales and depreciation. Additional purchase means we have to add it to our opening balance. Opening balance is 2,600. Additional purchase is 26,500. Show the calculation in the closing balance sheet. Furniture 2,600 was opening balance. Add additional purchase 26,500. So total value of furniture now is 29,100. Okay, again come back to the old balance sheet. Books 6,200. See, there is additional purchase of book, there is sale of old books, but there is no depreciation. We have to make adjustment related to additional purchase and sales. Start with the opening balance 6,200. Books. Opening balance was 6,200. Add purchases. How much purchased? 13,000. So now value of book is 19,200. When sale adjustments, you should see cost price, not the sale price. If cost price is missing in the question, then this 19,200 will be written in the outer column. But here when cost price is given, you should deduct the cost price minus sales, that is sale cost price 2,300. Now the value of book remaining is 16,900. Okay, next again come back to the old balance sheet. Last year end, current year beginning. Last year end means 31st March 2017. This is current year beginning date. So last year end 3,600 subscription was outstanding. For last year, we did not receive 3,600, but in this year, out of this 3,600, we received how much? 2,000. Still there is outstanding of 1,600. So subscription outstanding continues for the closing balance sheet also. Subscription outstanding show the calculation in the bracket. 3,600 was there on opening date. Out of that 2,000 is received. So now last year's 1,600 pending plus current year's, you can see in the income and expenditure account. Outstanding subscription for current year, we should receive 90,000, but we received 70,000. Still there is outstanding of 20,000. It is also added here. 20,000. So now total subscription outstanding is 21,600 on the closing date. Subscription is income, outstanding means not received. So that is shown on asset side until that income is received. Okay, next again see the old balance sheet. There is capital fund. Capital fund how much? 39,900. So starting capital fund with opening balance 39,900. So now any capital receipts in the current year will be added to capital fund. But in this problem, we don't have any capital receipt. This is revenue. This one adjusted with asset, revenue receipt and revenue receipts. So all are revenue receipts. Going to the income and expenditure account, we have earned surplus of 80,600. Add surplus 80,600. So now total balance in the capital fund is 1,20,500. Okay, now see the payment side. Any of the capital expenditure, whether we have skipped in a income and expenditure account, general expense, salary, postage, electricity charges, all for revenue entered in income and expenditure account. Furniture, books, capital expenditure added to furniture and books. Newspaper revenue, meeting expenses revenue. TV set bought. TV is asset. So here one more new asset will be added, that is television. How much value of television purchased? 16,000. So asset will increase. Next, closing balance of receipt and payment account entered here as closing cash in hand. Coming to the adjustment, subscription outstanding adjusted here, we have written salary. Salary outstanding on 31st March 2018 amounted to 1,000. So salary is the expenses. It is outstanding on closing date. It is not paid on closing date. If not this year, next year organization should pay. So it will be liability of the organization, outstanding salary of rupees 1,000. And this salary included 1,000 for the year 16-17. It is received this year. It is included in this. So it will not continue for the next year. And third adjustment is related to opening date. So one more last item in receipt and payment account about subscription. There is 2018-19 subscription we received in the current year. So 2018-19 is next year. Next year income we received this year means subscription received in advance. We have not earned income, but we have received income. So till that income is earned, we have to show it as our liability. So liability side, there is one item, subscription received in advance. How much advance subscription received? 3,000. It is of next year. Okay. So now all the items are recorded. Find out the total of the balance sheet. You should get total both the side equal. So here liability side we get total 1,24,500. Asset side also we get same total 1,24,500. Okay. I hope you understood the preparation of all the three statements. If you have any doubt, feel free to drop email. Thank you for listening.